Okay, so we're live. All right, you all. So crazy. This is my first time with this phone. I'm going live on here, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this video on here, and I'm gonna put one on Facebook. So, excuse me, bear with me as I put this in on Facebook as well. It's a new day, and make sure if you're not subscribed to me, make sure you subscribe. Well, evidently you'd be subscribed if you're watching this right now. It's just I don't know. It's or you may be seeing me on Facebook, right? So it's a new day. I get excited, and I'm gonna ask choice or choiceless. I think it's choicelessness. Is that it? I don't know. I know y'all are gonna tell me, and I do appreciate comments. Choice or choiceless. That's what it is. And I'm gonna talk about this weekend. Was a wealth consciousness initiation. I'll get the name and I'll make sure I put the video down below. And it's funny because I'm like, I have a guru, which isn't a bad thing. It's just when you never thought, you know, when you just never thought that some things would be you, or not even the fact that some things would be you, as you never just thought about some things happening. I hope that should make some sense. So let me cover a bit. And I think, are we live? Let's see. All right. So I got Facebook here, got YouTube here. Hey, you all. Oh, look. And you know, I'm not perfect and things are going to happen. But as you all get in here, as you all come on, say hello, say hi, greet the day, greet the moment. And I'm looking in two spaces and I'm kind of excited. I'm excited. But I want to talk about choice and choiceless. I guess I got to get together where I'm going to sit, right? I said I was going to do this. I was going to come on here before I got started with yoga. And I don't know, y'all might not be able to see the whole desk, but my desk up there it's pretty messy. So depending on where you're seeing this on, you're seeing this on Facebook or you're seeing this on YouTube, I have to say, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a brand new day. And I want to talk about choice and choiceless. Yesterday, I attended a wealth conscious, what do we call it? Meeting, setup, grouping. I can't say teaching because my guru, he's always like, don't write down, just listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. And y'all know I love to take notes because I love to be able to go back into things because I'm like, I'm going to come on and I'm going to have to share these things that I got with or the things that I received. But as you come on, say hello, say hi, say where you are coming in from, greet the day, greet the moment, not only because you may offer a product or a service, but someone may be looking for you and you may be in need of something that someone else has. And I'm saying say hello to everyone. And I thank you all as you all come on. Peace, Emma, abundant ether, peace, prosperity, protection, and love from Houston, Texas. I love you, Emma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But excuse me with the looking, like when I'm going back and forth, because I'm looking at two different things going. But one thing that I have to correct this. And because I'm always saying freedom, I've been saying that when you have choices, you have freedom or you feel freedom. And you all, again, I know I just don't know everything. And I'm okay with being able to come here, and correct myself. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with saying that I didn't know. And now that I know, I have to correct it and make it right. And even when I don't know that, it may still go a step further. So there may be some things that I come and I have to continue to correct because I'm learning. And when we think that we know, there's things that we still just don't know. It's like being so close, feeling that you're close to it. And then it's like, let's pull it back. It doesn't take away from what you've learned, but I don't want to say the but. It doesn't take away from what you learned, but you're furthered. It stretches you, new thoughts. So one of the things he said was to have choices doesn't make you free. And y'all, my brain was like, wait. hold on a minute. And I got to share. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share it. When he said that to me, and I need to know you all, I need to know your input. I need to know what you think. Hey, Jennifer, I love you. You're such sunshine to me. You are so loving. And so you make so many people feel loved. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I need to know what y'all think about that. I want to know what y'all think about that. Are you free? Do you feel free when you have choice? And I'm going to go a bit further. I'm trying to figure this thing out. And I'll say share, because I'm trying to share, and that's even okay. I don't know what I'll share it after. And I just ask that you leave a comment. So if you're on a replay and you're watching this, if you're on the replay, make sure you say where you're coming in from. I love you. If you're on the replay, I thank you so much for watching this. And I apologize wherever you are if I wasn't able to share it then. But I do appreciate those that are even in here now, because all we have is time, right? All we have is time. Tommy, I love you. I love you. And again, when he said that yesterday, I want to know what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about this. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate you. I want to know what y'all think about this, though. He said, when you have choices, you're not free. And I'm like, what do you mean? I think when I have choices, I feel like I'm free. When I felt as if I was free having choices, and you all, and that's something that I would come and say, Emma, I thank you so much for sharing. I had to sit with that for a moment, because of course it's not the fact of someone wanting you to believe everything that they say. And that's with me. I'm not saying I want you to believe everything that I'm saying. I'm saying go off and experiment. And that's another thing. Go off and experiment. Go off and try these things. And if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, okay, I'm just going to share what does and what doesn't with me. I'm not telling you I have the answer, but I know what's inside of you. I know what's inside of you has the answer. The answers are already in there. And as we go and as we grow through it, and as we are reminded, and I did a video of what was that? I believe it was on Saturday. I don't remember what it was called, y'all. And I do apologize. And it was on my Facebook, and I'm going to make sure I share it to my YouTube channel as well. I did the video of letting someone know that the crystals of all the things that you are seeking, all the things that you are wanting, you're already those. Quartz, we can reprogram. We can reprogram ourselves. Does it take work? Yes, it does. It takes some work. So hearing that, I'm like, what? And when I said that, and I said I was going to sit with it, like we were in this was going on for maybe like 5.5 hours, the whole seating. And then we had an initiation at the end of it. And when I say it was so beautiful, there was nothing that I wrote down. Well, I can't deny y'all. When I first got on there, yes, I did start writing some things down. Okay. Because I write things down, but I stopped the writing and just listened, because he said, just to listen to me. You don't have to write. I don't want you to have to feel like you have to go back and remember these things. I am reminding you of the truth already. And being free, having choices is not freedom. Being choiceless. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Being choice, not having a choice makes you free. But it wasn't saying it the way that I thought. And it still sounds crazy, y'all. And I'm still figuring it and going through it. And then something popped up on my YouTube notifications. If you all are on YouTube, are y'all on YouTube? If y'all are on YouTube, when you subscribe and you're subscribed to certain people, not only when they do their videos, it pops up, but when just their videos just were random, they can have a video that was like a year ago or 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a week, a month ago. I don't know how it works, but just randomly, the videos begin to pop up. And the video was like, choice is freedom, ? And I looked like this was one of his videos. So I'm going to make sure I put it down and I got to remember, I'm going to make sure I put it in the description box on the YouTube channel, on my channel. I'm going to put it down there because I know I'm not the only one that had to see this, but I want to know your thoughts. That's what I need. I would love to hear your thoughts. And again, I'm not saying take my word for everything. Experiment, try it. And I still was trying to figure, and I watched it and I got to go back through and I need to see it again because one of the words that Swamiji said, one of the things that he said was depression and anxiety. They try to trick you into thinking choices give you freedom. And realize that when you feel like you're making a good choice, everything is good. But when you feel like you're making a bad choice, that's when you begin to go in through depression and you begin to have anxiety. And I'm like, okay, so how do I not feel like I have a choice? And then how do I begin to reframe it? And I believe that the things are in questions and in allowing. So just literally allowing to be. I'm thinking, I don't know. I need to know your thoughts. Like, I'm really here for the interaction. I'm here for the interaction to this. And I'm going to continuously go at the search for self. I just came to remind you the same thing that I told the sister that asked me for more crystals because she wants to heal. That's why I called the video on my Facebook. So if you're not following me on Facebook, follow my Facebook. I'll make sure I put that down below in all. But she wanted to heal is what she was saying. She said she wanted to heal. And I'm telling, I had to be truthful and tell her, I don't see you sick. I don't see you with the disease. I don't see you broken. I don't see a chip. I don't see anything wrong with you. I see smoothness. I see peace. I see joy. I see happiness for you. That's what I see. Even when you try to tell me about the before, I really don't want to hear so much about your before because I'm working from the day. That's why I say it's a new day. This is a new day. But to realize that to be choiceless is free, I'm thinking it means, and you all, again, write a comment, put it down in the description box. I would love to know what you all think. But to be choiceless is freedom. What does that mean to you? Because for me, I'm saying, so does that mean that move the way that I want to move, not have to worry about, oh, do I make a choice? Do I go here? No, just be and do and allow, and it just works in. I mean, nature does it, right? Nature does it. And that's one of the things that I told her about on Saturday, but I'm just watching how each day these pieces, you all, these pieces are moving together. And please don't look at me like I'm telling you that this is something that's so easy, that there's an ease to it. I don't ask for ease. I ask for wisdom. Wisdom in it all, to make it all, help it make sense. And even as it makes sense, there's still more to go and grow through. But as I begin to think about all of it, to be choiceless, I see you all whole. I don't see you broken. I don't see you without. I see you with it all. I see you with love in the same way that the trees grow, in the same way that we go through seasons. These are the same seasons that we have. And it is the truth. And it doesn't really matter what religion or what path or what way you follow. It doesn't really matter. Because when I look at what I grew up in, I grew up a Baptist. And my mom was Catholic. So it's like I'm going to two separate places. But then I grew up around people from all around the world. So there was different cultures and different tradition. And I was never forced to be one way. But I was told when it was time that it's time for you to get your own relationship, that I am not accountable for you anymore. And even through that, there is wisdom that doesn't matter what title you put. I like Hinduism. I feel like I'm going to go deeper into that. Buddhism is good. Christianity was good. All of these different things. Comedics is good. But there's only one all. And it's still all connected no matter what the language is. But we change like the seasons. We are the seasons. The same thing with the elements. We are all the elements. Fire is within us. Earth is in us. Air is in us. Water, we're all these things. And the way the colors change. It all just, I almost said it's crazy, but it's my reality. I say my because I don't want to try to push anything on anyone else. So hold up, I see something here. Hey, Auntie Shelly Poo, I love you. Auntie Shelly Poo, you might as well just come in and always say where you're coming in from. Mama Bear, you know you ought to say where you're coming in from. I love you. I love y'all. Christian Holmes says, think of the bondage that is created by religion. In the Christian religion, it says that God gave man free will. Think of the pain that free will has caused. Think of the frustration that comes with attempting to live through your free will in accordance with the religious laws. I got to read it again, Christian. Think of the bondage that is created by religion. I think of the bondage that's created in words. And even when you say in the Christian religion, it says that God gave man free will. Think of the pain that free will has caused. I don't know the pain that free will has caused, because even within Christianity, and I'm speaking from my point of view, I grew up Christian also. There are things that I was able to get from that. I was always stressed to have a relationship with God for self. I always knew that there was something. I always knew that there was more. Yes, some things have been changed, but you can't change the truth. So no matter what title is on it, I get it. I get it and I understand it. I get what you're saying, though. I get it and I understand. Christian, say where you're coming in from. And I thank you for thank y'all. This is what I want. I don't want a space of, oh, everything that I say is the truth and what you say is wrong. I'd love a space that we continue to go back and forth and talk about it and discuss it. And I hope everyone else responds in here also. Because I look at it like this, but even when there's some people that call themselves Christians, that they're good people. So I believe that, and I don't know where, I have a Bible up in here also. Yo, it's actually down here with my other books. I believe that there's still truth that's in that Bible. I believe, because I know the things that I found. And there's times that I can just flip through. I have favorite scripture. Psalms 23 is my favorite scripture. And the thing is, you can take some things out and change it. But to really be open and really open to realizing that there are some things that are true and there are some things that aren't true. And that can go for every single religion that's all around. That can go for every way of life, even when you don't put a title to a religion. I hope, does that make some sense? Mama, we're from Connecticut. Auntie Shalibu, Connecticut. Jordan, peace, cuz. How are you? Peace and blessings to you, cousin Jordan. Christian Holmes, exactly. Stressed to have relationship with God. I stressed to have a relationship. Well, when you say exactly, what do you mean? I was pushed to have a relationship with God itself. With when you say what God is for me, God is all of this and everything. That's God to me. I don't know. Jesus to me was purpose and still is purpose. This was someone that could have been named anything. And I believe that there were different Jesuses of all times. And the name could have been anything, but this was someone that was going after purpose. And some will even say, even my husband may not believe that there even was a Jesus. And that's still okay also. That's all right. Who says there was? Who says there isn't? You believe what you believe, but I'm saying it was purpose for me. I even had to go in that and tell me, how do I look at it? And what came up to me was purpose. This was a person that had a purpose that chose to say yes to it. That could have been Keisha. That could have been Kevin. That could be Kathy. That could be Shelly. That could be Terry. That could be Emma. That could be anybody that chose to take on what it is that they were to do. So for me reading it, depending on what I'm going into, I always can find truth within truth. And the things that I don't know, I'm not afraid to say that I don't know. Like you all, I know I don't have all the answers. And I know that I may say some things that I believe may be true. But when it comes time and I find out that it's not, correct me and tell me something, I don't mind that. But I'm going to come and tell you I was wrong, y'all. I don't know. The same thing with this freedom and choices and freedom. I want to be choiceless. And I don't mean as in don't have choice, but be able to move as I'm supposed to. This is on time for me. This is on time. And I think the interaction, Christian, Washington, D.C. D.C.'s in the house. Hey, Mama Bear says, Ashe, amen. Auntie Terry Pooh, good morning, Didi Pooh. Bless rising, Auntie. Love you more. I know, I love you more. Bless rising. Good morning, everyone. Everybody, y'all say hello to one another. Auntie Terry Pooh is coming from Connecticut. Christian says, imagine having no free will. Would that not be more liberating? I don't know. And that, you know what? I got to write that. I don't know. Imagine having no free will. Is free will, and I guess I can ask this, is free will, you all answer that, y'all can answer that question down below also. Is free will freedom of choice? Because that's what I looked at free will as in. Freedom of choice. See? And that's what was confusing hearing Swamiji when he said that. To be choiceless is freedom. Not be more liberating, yes. I gotta go and question on that. I'm still stuck on the last question. I am. I'm still like, I believe so. Would that not be more liberating? Imagine having no free will. I guess so. If free will is looked at as having choices, Christian, I'd have to say yes. I'd have to say yes with that. And until I know, on how I completely feel, I'm just gonna let's different levels. Christian says, I agree. However, we think that it's a choice to have a relationship with God when in fact there is no choice. The relationship exists already and will exist. And I agree. Like there's no fighting it. And when you try to fight against it, that's when it's even worse. Trying to fight against it. And some will think that, that fighting against it is just, it's okay. And maybe for some it is okay, but it's worse. I think it's worse fighting against it. And the part that I fight with is letting some things go, the things that I think mean the most to me, and not just trusting in what is. Thank you. I thank you for being here. I do, Christian. I thank you. Free will is thinking you have. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Free will is thinking you have a choice. Mama Bear says yes. Mama Bear says yes. Choice. Nuke. Peace, sis. Peace for being here. I thank you for being here. Christian Home. Some people can't even go into the grocery store with becoming anxious. Why? There are too many choices. Right. Peace to you, sis. I thank you for being here. Make sure you say where you are coming in from. Yes, and greet. I thank y'all. I love when everyone greets each other. I love it. Christian, I know. And you're right. And that's what yesterday when he said that about free will, that being choiceless is freedom, because when you have choices, you're going good or bad. And if it's bad, that's why a lot of people deal with anxiety, deal with depression, deal with the point of feeling that they're not worthy, deal with feeling as if, and I don't know if he said they're not worthy, but I'm going further in that part. Feeling not worthy, feeling not deserving, feeling unsupported, or feeling loved because of those choices. And I'm going to make sure I put this video. I'm going to make sure I put the video about when he was talking about being choice. I can't put the initiation on because it's not up, but I'm going to put the video about being, what is it? Choice or freedom. I'm going to put it in the description box if you're seeing this on Excuse me, if you're seeing this on YouTube, I'll make sure I put that in the box because I want to hear the comments as well because it's something that I have to grasp. I really was thinking that having choices was a point of freedom. And I thank y'all. I thank y'all so much for being here. Like, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And I appreciate you. And this was cool. Nuke says so true. Yes. Christian, you're on it. Thank you. So you all, yoga is going to be starting in a bit. It's 9:31. I got to get into yoga. I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for being here. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's your YouTube channel, sis? My YouTube channel is Danielle Serena, right? I probably should put it down in the thing. It's really long. It's my name, right? And I need to connect it. So if y'all know how to connect the channel to your Facebook, and I'll be seeing the little description, the boxes under people's profiles, please message me and tell me. That's something I couldn't find. And I'm always trying to search. But it's Danielle Serena Watley Abdurazik. Yeah, it's pretty long. But again, if y'all know how to get that box down below, please tell me. Please message me and let me know how to put it there. I've reached out and asked a couple people. I even Googled it and went on, and I'm not finding what I was looking for. But I know I have to find it because you all are here, right? I have to find it. Somebody's going to help me. And even if you're on a replay, again, I thank you so much for being here and spending time. Christian, I thank you for speaking up. I thank you and I appreciate you. And this is what I feel like this is something that we need. It's not about, oh, you're right or you're so wrong, but to be able to give each other different perceptions of things and test it, y'all. Test these things. I'm saying test it because I'm moving choiceless. If you want to get up when you get up when you want. If that's what you can do, do it. Go for it. Try it. It doesn't have to be any particular thing. What's for you is for you. What's for the next person is for them. And I love y'all and I thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Peace and blessings to you. Hitepu, namaste, Natyanda. God be with you. And I love y'all. I love you so much. And you're so worthy and so deserving and so supported that it all starts with what you believe. It really doesn't even matter what I say. It's about walking together, which we don't do enough of. But you know what? I don't even see the before. We're going from today. We're walking today. We're walking in this moment. We are doing enough of it because we're going to continuously share. And everyone does it so many different ways. That's how I feel. You may polish shoes and talk or want to lace up stuff and talk or just continuously read books or write. There's so many different ways. I'm not thinking of the before, but from today. And I'll say that I appreciate y'all for being here because this is something we don't get back. We don't get this time back. And I say, make it count. I'm into leaving legacies and to leave a legacy. That's my soul. A legacy is being left. I'm not even going to say I want to. That's what's going on. That's what's taking place. So I thank you all for being here. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're not following me, make sure you hit that button to get notifications. Y'all, I'm going to put up, I'm going to do something. So don't worry about it. I love y'all. I'll see y'all. Thanks for being here.